Trojans are going to travel to Colorado and take on the Buffalo. Big noon kickoff on Fox. ESPN has got this at an 89.7% win probability for the Trojans. The line for Vegas, Trojans 21.5 with an over-under of 73 and a half. And I'm just going to tell you now, I'm taking the over. I'm taking the over. I'm taking the over. Taking the over. Hey, dude, let's waste no time, waste no bullets. Like let's pull the trigger. I think this is a shootout. I think this goes. I mean, you might not see a punt. You might see, oh my gosh, 4th and 17, fake punt on your. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just because they're going to be every possession, they're thinking I got to have points. Both teams are doing this because I think the Trojans are going, oh crap. They're going to score on us. But they're going to go, well, that's fine because we can turn around and score on you. And I think Deion's going, yeah, we got to score. Because shoot, they're going to score on us. So you know what? We're not going to punt the ball to them. They're going to take the ball. It's going to be because we attempted and failed. I'm going to take the over, which is a crap ton of points.
I could see the over happening. I could also. Here's what I wanted to start this off with. USC is not Oregon. Lincoln Riley does not have those comments that Dan Lanning made. He does not have that swagger, nor that confidence, nor does he have that defense. And I'm talking about he's never had it. Sorry.
He does have a swagger, but it's just different. It's more of a smooth operator swagger as opposed to.
I got it. His swagger is Ryan Day thinking it was cool to call out Lou Holtz. That's his swagger. I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
Dan Lanning is a football coach. Lincoln Riley is a shades-wearing Ryan Gosling kind of lookalike with a lot of talent that always doesn't rise, that never rises to the occasion when it matters the most. That's not tomorrow. They still have this team outclassed. I don't think they'll like I'm saying all this to say they're not going to Oregon Colorado. They're not going to just smash them and beat the will out of them. I do think Colorado is going to have a nice bounce back. I think Deion's someone who can work well with that. Just like we talked about for what could work for Georgia, just like you've talked about Clemson and all those teams that have lost a game on their way to a natty. That's certainly not Colorado's path yet. But I think Deion's someone that can work really, really well with that, with what we've heard from him, with as transparent and honest and brutally honest as he is and can be.
Yeah.
They still don't have Travis Hunter. It's not like he's going to be enough to stop the USC offense more than a time or two if he picks off Caleb Williams. I do think Caleb Williams throws his first pick of the season tomorrow. I think that's going to happen. But USC is not – they're not Oregon. They're not built that way. They're just not. They're more finesse. I don't know. I like so much less about them than Oregon just based off the way Oregon handled all that noise. So, again, you jumped right to it. I'm going to say that Colorado covers. USC does win a pretty comfortable game because that 21.5-point margin allows you to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I could see it going over. I'm going to say it doesn't quite do that. You know, the clock's going to be moving. The defenses are not going to be making plays where the offense is putting the ball on the ground or this or that. But, you know, it's loss number 2 coming for Colorado. Just won't be as emphatic for USC as it was for Oregon.
Dude, I'm in total agreement with you. I don't think Southern Cal and Oregon are anything alike. I think Oregon plays ball on both sides. I'm not convinced that USC does. They don't run fit. They don't tackle well. They don't do any of that stuff well. But other than score, they score really, really well, right?
Yep.
Oregon's like, okay, we're gonna do both, and we're gonna do both really well. Dude, if I was a college player, I could play for Dan Lanning. I could absolutely play for Dan Lanning.
How fun it would be, really, to think about it. Tell you what's not going to be fun is when he's probably like Saban's replacement or something like that. You know what I mean? When he gets scooped down to the SEC, and that's the future. That's probably not going to be all that fun. But here's a perfect example. Just look back to last week. Think about the talent gap that USC has to Arizona State.
Oh, dude,
They go into the desert. They only win by 14, 42-28. They gave up 28 points to Arizona State. What are you doing? And that's Arizona State led by Notre Dame transfer Drew Pine. You know, it wasn't Rashad. It wasn't the freshman that did that to him. But I think that's a perfect template for what's going to happen tomorrow. They're going to beat them maybe by 2 touchdowns, maybe by 17. but it's not going to be emphatic and pretty and just soul crushing the way it was for the Green Ducks last week.
For sure. I do think that we'll see a different Colorado. I think the loss from Oregon is going to be good for them. And I like Dion in that scenario. So with that said, I won't be surprised if Colorado pulls it off. I'm not predicting it, just won't be surprised. You talked about, just for a second before I get into this, you talked about Dan Lanning eventually, possibly, probable getting scooped up by the SEC at some point. Oregon's move to the Big Ten has changed Oregon in the sense that they are higher up the ladder and there are now less jobs that are better than Oregon. Okay.
Yeah.
Would that move to the Big Ten just because of the media rights deal and whatnot? So there is a very real opportunity where he's in Oregon for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
And I think the future of college football is such that if they're Oregon, they've got the Nike money filling up every single facility and everything that they've got. They need to dig in and make it super disadvantageous for him to leave. I think if he wasn't a guy that had the roots of Georgia and Alabama, being an assistant there, if he didn't have those roots, they'd have little to nothing to worry about other than the appeal that coaching in the SEC is to so many guys.
Sure.
But yeah, they're getting only more attractive. They need to make it super, super disadvantageous for him to ever think about doing that. Because I agree, he's a rock star.
For sure. And he strikes me as a loyal guy. All right. Well, you predicted USC to win this game. Give me your finals. Give me well, you'll do that when you I was going to say give me does USC cover and all that, but you'll do that when you give me the score. Go ahead. What you got?
I got you. I'm going to go USC 49, Colorado 34. So I'm actually going over with that.
I was going to say, wait a second, that math.
Yeah. I could see Colorado scoring a lot less than that, but again, that's really my trust in USC more than anything else, and the bounce back factor on top of it from Colorado that we should see.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to take Trojans 55, maybe 56, Colorado 45. Okay. I think this game is over. I don't know how. I know that the over-under is stupid high, but I don't know how this thing goes below. But you know what? This is what this freaking sport does. It's like all the pointers, all the signs point to this, and college football is like, cool. Watch this. That's not going to happen.
6-3 game.
Yeah, right. Welcome to the Big Ten.
Have you seen the visitor list of celebrities for this game?
Yeah, it's outrageous.
This might be the best one yet.
Might be the best one yet. Yeah. There might be a DJ on the sideline. Literally.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah. All right. Well, we're both going to take the Trojans to go into Boulder, Colorado, and defeat the Buffaloes, and both cover the over. Trojans win.